What's up guys, JT Shaver here, and if you want to know 4 pieces of essential equipment that every creator on a budget needs, keep watching. I want to mention that I'm using all of these items to record this video right now, so if you like the way this looks, then you'll want to keep watching. I'm also giving away all 4 of these items to one lucky subscriber, so stick around and I'll tell you how you can win. I do want to mention a couple things that I don't cover in this list. First is a camera. If you're just getting started, your phone is plenty capable of taking high quality video as long as the lighting is set up correctly. My favorite camera for new creators is the Canon M50, so if you want to see my full review on that, I'll have a link in the video and in the description. Second is an external microphone. For beginners, sometimes it's too much to try to deal with recording and learning your workflow, and adding external audio to that can just make it a little harder, and it can kill your creativity and your motivation. On top of that, whether you need a lav mic, a shotgun mic, a condenser mic, or whatever, depends really on what you're creating, so it's good to kind of figure that out before you make that purchase. I do highly recommend a good microphone as your first upgrade, so I'm going to have some links to the ones that I use below in the description. With all that said, let's get into the list. The first essential piece of equipment for new creators is a lighting setup. Lighting has always been the most important part about photography and videography, and I'd much rather have a really good lighting setup and shoot on something like an iPhone rather than shoot with a DSLR and be stuck with something like just the light from a ceiling fan. Older TV shows and movies managed to look professional shooting at way lower resolutions than we do today, and that's because they had thousands of dollars of lighting equipment. Now, that doesn't mean you need thousands of dollars of lighting equipment, because nowadays you can get a complete continuous lighting setup for around 50 bucks. I used these kits exclusively when I first started, and like I said, I'm using one right now, and I'm doing that just to show you that you don't need thousands of dollars of equipment to make a good looking video. I've tried a few similar kits out, and I really like this one from ESDDI because it's so simple to use. It comes with 2 stands, 2 bulbs, and 2 softboxes, and the light quality that you get for the price is extremely good. The softboxes are a good size, but they're still small enough to be used in a home office or a small studio, and that's what most creators are using. Keep in mind that these are super lightweight stands, so I wouldn't put anything heavier than the lights that come with them on top. The second piece of essential budget equipment is a good tripod. If you're only going to be filming talking head type videos like this, you can get away with stacking up books and propping your camera up for a little bit, but considering how inexpensive a good tripod is, it's just much more efficient to pick one up as soon as you can. You also just need a tripod if you're going to be shooting outside of an office or studio. This video isn't sponsored at all, but again, I like this tripod from ESDDI because it's so simple and flexible. For about 50 bucks, you get a good tripod that will last a while and can easily be upgraded in the future. It comes with both a ball head mount and a phone mount, and the only downside to this is that the ball head mount comes with a plastic quick release, but again, you can upgrade that for about 20 bucks and get an all metal one in the future. So this tripod's small enough that it can be used on top of a desk, but also extends enough that you can set it on the ground and use it for most things. You can also remove the center column and use it as a monopod, or collapse the monopod and use it as a selfie stick for vlogging. For the price that you pay, it's a really flexible tripod and it will cover basically every basic need that you have. The third item that I consider a must-have is a portable charger or a power bank. If you're just recording at home or in a studio, it's easy enough to find a power outlet. But once you go out and record other places, it's nice and handy to have a portable power bank with you. You absolutely do not want to run out of power on location. It's always good to have backup batteries for each piece of equipment that you have, but having a portable power bank that can charge multiple devices is really handy. At the very least, not having to worry about whether your phone is going to last all day is a really good bonus. There's a lot of different brands out there, and honestly they all work well and they all do the same thing. I use RAVPower batteries for my cameras, so I trust their power banks to work, and I know they have good customer service if you have any issues. This particular power bank is 16,750 milliamp hours, so it's enough to charge a Sony a7R battery 8 times. It's still really compact, and it's only about $25. The last piece of gear on this list is a set of LED strip lights. This one is more optional, but with the quality of YouTube videos going up every year, it's almost essential to have this to increase the production value of your videos. I've tried 3 or 4 different brands of these, and honestly they're all pretty much identical, so if you end up buying some, just get the cheapest ones you can as long as they have decent reviews. You can get about 15 feet or so of LED strip lights for around $20, and it really adds to your background by sticking them on your desk or the back of your computer monitor. It also helps with establishing your brand if you have the same color in all of your videos. One thing to make sure is that you buy some that come with the 90-degree connectors, or else you'll be stuck just having one straight line of LED lights. If you're on a budget, you can buy everything on this list for under $175. High-end versions of everything on this list would cost you well over $1,500, so it's nice to know that you can get about 90% of the way to the quality with about 10% of the cost. There's definitely more I could add to this list, and probably some things I can take off, but at least a tripod and a nice continuous lighting set is what most creators buy with their first purchase. Now, if you're on a $0 budget, the only way you'll get your hands on all this stuff is with a giveaway like this. Again, this video isn't sponsored at all, and I bought all this stuff with my own money on Amazon, but I just know how much this will help someone who doesn't know where to start. If you want a chance to win all this stuff, give this video a thumbs up and make sure you hit subscribe and follow all the instructions in the description. If you don't win, I'll have affiliate links in the description. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does help me create more videos like this and do more giveaways in the future. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.